stress.
Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JLeesCorner. This is my review for The Shy Season 4, Episode 2 that came on yesterday. Happy Memorial Day to everyone. Happy holiday. I am still on holiday mode, so guess what? I would not be on camera. Yep, I'm trying to still work with y'all and put out my content, but also just chill out and not have to be on camera. Okay, I want to relax. I got to work tomorrow. So y'all will see me tomorrow on camera, full-fledged expressions and all that. Okay? But first things first, if you have not done so already, take a moment to subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird, dun 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 dun, and all that goodness and stuff. Do not forget to also like this video either on your way in, on your way out, or while you are here. Okay, either way, like the video. You can also comment in the comment section. Y'all know my comments is my video, so to comment back to me to tell me what y'all thought, you got to comment in the comment section. Okay, that's how it goes. If you hear little rumblings, the dog upstairs running around, I can't put him out his misery or whatever, so we're gonna let him do that. Anyway, do not forget to also relax and to relate and to release, to center yourself and everyone around you. You also want to inhale. Okay, and exhale because that helps you stay calm, cool, and collected and whatnot. Okay, do not forget to also follow me on social media at J_Lees_Corner. The link is always in the description box below. It'll also be in right there on your screen, which is fine with me. Okay, let's get into the episode of The Shy. The Shy is good this season. I want to say that it's like all these separate stories. So let's start with what we're gonna start with Jada. Okay, Jada out here still dating the masseuse dude or whatever, the young dude who, as we know, went to school with Emmett. And so, you know what I'm saying? He's around Emma's age. I mean, he's still legally grown and whatnot. But again, he is younger than her, but she's trying to get her groove back or whatever. Now, he's like, you ain't going to let me take you to your class reunion? She's like, no. Mainly because she's like, I still don't know who we are to each other. He's like, I'm your masseuse. She's like, yeah, but you more than that, but I just don't know what yet or whatever. So I don't know how to introduce you to people, and so I'm just not sure. I mean, she's still banging that man. They still having all kind of sex and whatnot. But again, she ends up allowing him to take her to her reunion. And they was in like little 70s gear. I didn't get no photos of that. Because Darnell told them the reunion theme was 70s, but they changed the theme and Darnell did not tell her. So she's like, I'm here with this younger man or whatever. I'm dressed stupidly or whatnot. And then come to find out, a girl who she did not really like that much in high school walks up and comes to find out masseuse man then gave her a masseuse and a happy ending too. And so now she's like, damn it, you also fucking people I don't like. Who else is you giving dick to? He like, just you. Okay, just you. Now take it, he only gave her some dick a while ago. It wasn't like recently. But he like, currently I'm only banging you out, just you, that's what it is. I'm like, whatever. So when dancing with Kevin's mama, whose name I can't remember right now, he tells her how much he really likes Jada. I really want to date her. I want to be with her. I want to give her the world. And Kevin's mom said, well, she don't want the world. She just wants someone who, will treat her well or whatever. Can that be you? He's like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he likes her. Okay, he likes the mama of Jada, not the mama of Jada, but Jada, who's Emma's mama. And he just wants to be with her. So later on, they're in the bed laying around or whatever. He rubbing on her. He starts rubbing on her boob, and he finds a little lump. And he's like, "What's this?" It's like, you don't know my body. That's a lump. It's been there for a while. I get it checked every year around my birthday. But I can get checked again, you know what I'm saying? If it makes you feel better, you better do that or I'm going to spank you. I'm like, okay, they get not freaking diggy. And so she go and gets it checked out. And Jada has cancer. So she's in shock when the doctor says cancer. Her whole mind goes blank. You hear ringing in the ears. And people always say that once someone tells them that they have cancer, you don't hear nothing else past cancer. Okay, and she starts crying. I was like, damn, Jada. Now we're gonna hope that it's caught early. We're gonna hope she's gonna be okay. Cause Jada's a good person. Not Jada, not anybody. Let's say that, not anybody. But I'm like, damn. So again, but it's like a good thing that he, kind of, and told her to go get it checked out again, because had she not done it, who knows what could have happened later. Okay, now let's get on to Emmett. Emmett's at home dreaming. He's dreaming that he told Tiff that he messed with Dom. Okay, and so Tiff would chase him around the house with a knife, wanting to kill him for cheating on her again. Okay, so he wakes up in the nightmare. She's like, "What is wrong with you? Like, you've been tripping. Like, you've been off, lady. What's going on, or whatever?" He's like, "I'm fine, fine, fine. It's okay. Leave me be, or whatever." So she also brings up how there was someone I was talking, because she's still the weed lady, okay, and so she's going to meet with some clients. He like, what I'm saying, you ain't gotta rush off. The weed lady can be late. She's like, I can't be late. I got clients or whatever. I'm going to a studio. Now at first he thought she would meet up with whatever male rappers, but no, she's meeting with a female rapper who raps about dudes not being shit. And she's like, well, niggas ain't shit. Like, you used to not be shit, but now you have your things together, so you are no longer not shit nigga. Which makes him feel worse, because again, he cheated. Now, mind you, he cheated before they got married. He cheated before he proposed, even though cheating is what prompted him to propose sooner or whatever. So he hasn't cheated in their marriage. But I mean, you still not shit, because you still lying about it. Okay, you're full-fledged lying about it, being paranoid about it. And the bad part about it's going to be the fact that everyone knows but her. Okay, that's the thing that would make me the most upset. Like, Dom know, your daddy know, your mama know, but I don't know. So y'all all sitting around looking like I'm stupid. That's what will maybe make her feel even more pissed off later. Anyway, we do see he runs into Keisha at the little store or whatever, and he brings up how he does not want to hurt Tiffany anymore or whatever. So he has to tell her, but he does not want to hurt her, because he does not want to be the same person he used to be before. And Keish, like, you have to be honest with that, because being honest with me, you're not who you used to be. Because the old Emmett was lying and cheating, okay? And right now you lying about cheating. Do not be that anymore, okay? We then see Tiff. Tiff is with her weed client, who we know is Tia Mowry Hardick's husband. Is it Corey? Corey? I think it's Corey. He's also going to be on the new spinoff for All American. Okay, so I like Corey's acting or whatever. He was on last season too. He liked Tiff. He wants to bang Tiff. Okay, and so when she dropping off a little product or whatever, he like, so how's it going? Being married now, like, how's that going or whatever. And then she like, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? It's fine. It's cool, but it's not different, because me and him been together so long. He like, you sound bored with that nigga. I was like, girl, when the man tells you sound bored with your husband, he trying to bang. Okay, he trying to bang you on out and stuff. Okay, and she said, well, no, it used to be a lot of drama. Okay, so now I'll take being boring over drama any day. But he looking like, I want to bang that. Anyway, we then see Tiff and Emmett at home having sex, okay, getting it in. And in his head, he's hearing Darnell talk about, okay, y'all can break up. If y'all break up, it's Tiff off limits, because again, Darnell banging Dom, who banged Emmett. So he is head. Emmett like, my daddy can't bang my wife. So again, the fact that your father's voice is in your head during sex, the guilt that you're putting yourself through, to tell her, okay, just let her know. But because he's Darnell's voice is in his head, but he's talking out loud as if Tiff ain't right there. She's like, nigga, what is wrong with you? What is going on? What the fuck is up with you? Okay, you went on some bullshit. What is going on? Emmett just turned. He said, I fucked Dom. I was like, oh God. The way he said it, I was like, oh, poor Tiff. And she looked upset, like, I can't believe this motherfucker. Now, all he said was, I fucked Dom. He didn't say when. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when. But I wish he would have said before we got married. No, before we got engaged, I fucked Dom. At least let her know when it happened, okay? It don't make it no better, but I like to know all the information up front. But she just gets up and leaves the house. I assume she took a shower and changed clothes, because again, the next thing that we see, and she go fuck old boy. Okay, I was like, girl, you stop fucking your husband, left the house, and then fuck the client. Okay, Tiffany. I mean, it's not as if she don't deserve some good dick from somebody else because Emma been giving the dick out to other people for a long time. So I mean, I'm not mad she fucked the client. I mean, he's attractive, okay, but something about him seems real dangerous, like or whatever. Like he either gonna dog her out and say, I don't want you no more, you bad goods, or he can feel like you belong to me now. That's my cooch. Fuck your husband. So again, I feel like this little scenario, it ain't over. It ain't done at all. And the whole time she there fucking that man, her husband, Emmy at home, waiting all night for her to come home. And she never got there. She did not come. He was waiting. She was fucking. He was waiting. She was fucking. Anyway, I mean, what you Emmett, you can't be out here, cheating on wives or whatever, and then it's worth it to talk it on now. No, she don't want to talk it out, okay? That ain't what she wants. Anyway, we see Trig. Trig is at home or whatever, and he's still kind of upset about what happened to Jake. I got back to put this picture up. So he just in his feelings or whatever. And Amani reminds him that, you can't change, you can't say the whole world because he's more upset overall about cops doing shit to black people or whatever. So he's just like taking it all in. But we see that Jake is going on a college tour. Imani put condoms in his bag. Like, I know you may not know you need them, but you're going to need them or whatever. That don't mean go fuck everybody. It just means if you choose to have sex, be smart, okay? Be careful, be aware, okay? Be aware or whatever. So fine. When Trig come in or whatever, talking to him, Trig like, you okay? Because at this point, it's been a couple of weeks since he's gotten beaten up by the cops and whatnot. You like, you don't have to be okay. It's okay to not be okay. So you do not have to be strong 24/7. I'm happy that Trick is saying to Jake because people do feel like they have to always be okay. And sometimes you don't have to be okay. But Jake then said, we do have to be strong 24/7, mainly because of what they go through as black men. So both of them had valid points or whatever. But before he leaves, he looked back and said, I'm saying, I love you. And Trey said, I love you too. It's a great thing to see again because we know last season Jake said fuck Trey and said Jake was not happy with Trey or whatever. He did not even care to be close to his brother. And now they have a very close bond. And that's a great thing. So Jake is off to the little college tour. Now we then see that Trig's friend is out of prison. Okay, Jason Weaver. I don't know what his name is on the show, but it's Jason Weaver. And Jason Weaver looks like it's gonna be trouble. Okay, period. He looks like trouble on the way to see trouble. Okay, the fact that he got out of jail, wanted to drive home. You don't have a license, bro. Sit down. And it's just something about Jason Weaver's character lets me know he gonna be on some bullshit the whole time and whatnot. Now, first of all, Trig then told him he can stay with them, but he has not told that to Imani just yet. And I was like, Now Trig brings up how Jason Weaver's character went to jail for him. I'm looking like, so where's mom at? Where daddy at? Where's anybody else at who should help this grown ass man get back on his feet or whatever? It should not just be you. Now, when he gets to the house, when they get to the house, and because Trig told Jason Weaver, I don't know what his name is, I got a girl, don't call her no bitch, respect her, her name is Imani, okay? You call her Imani, that's really it. He said, you need to behave yourself. When you have to tell someone to behave with your woman in your house, they shouldn't be there. Okay, they should not be there. And at the house, she feels uncomfortable the minute because he gave her a hug a little bit too long. He kept looking at her. I was like, it's making me uncomfortable, and I ain't even there. Okay, but again, Trig said, calm down. He on some bullshit, leave him be, blah blah blah. And someone, Amani then say, first of all, you said it's gonna be a couple people. This is a big ass party, and also who gonna drive him home? Oh well, his home is here. He's gonna stay here from what? You didn't tell me that is no. That ain't what you saying. So again, she's upset that he made a decision and did not tell her. She don't want that man in their house for long. Promise me he will find his own place soon. And he said, I promise you. But I mean, he are Trick gave that man a wad of cash. He came to the house, it was food and friends or whatever. He then said, nigga, what the Hennessy at? We need some more Hennessy. I'm not, you got your own money. Say, take me to the store so that I can buy some Hennessy. Now, when he went to the store to get some Hennessy, the police started acting dumb and trying to arrest his cousin. I think that the guy who was sweeping up his shop last week, and Trick makes all the people around take their phones out and that prevent the cops from doing anything stupid. Because one cop said, "I ain't got time for this shit. I'm going, I'm going home." But I was like, I mean, I guess so. But that's all that's going on that front and whatnot. Okay, let's get to Kevin and his family, because Kevin be on some bullshit. Because he doesn't be doing too much. But first of all, have y'all liked the video? I think y'all should be sure to like the video. Okay, anyway, Kevin has become a bit of an asshole. Okay, a ruler kid. He think he grown. He think he grown or whatever. And he's also upset that Keisha ate the cheese puffs. I'm like, dude, she pregnant. Okay, she's pregnant. And he then say she need to hurry up and have that baby so that things around here can get back to normal. I don't think things would ever be normal even after she had the baby. Because at that point, she was pregnant and gave the baby up. Okay, what, Kevin? Grow up, Kevin. Anyway, so his mom was talking to him about, you can't be out here self-medicating just because your life was hard. Now, I know life was hard. I know that you're going through it, but you cannot be out here drinking and drugging. Okay, that ain't how you're gonna fix anything. Anyway, Kevin is also going on a whole college tour. Boom, boom, boom. Now, I feel like he be on some bullshit. Now, we do see Keisha, who is, of course, pregnant or whatever. She's working at some store. And, we see that she runs to her old friend. And I'm like, either the old friend ain't seen her in a while. Maybe she don't know about her being kidnapped. I don't know. But the house, like, girl, how you doing? It's like, bitch, I was kidnapped. Now I'm pregnant. What you mean I'm doing? Anyway, but when she looked at Keisha's stomach and see she's pregnant, oh, you good? I'm here. And she's like, okay, well, the stuff's over there. Go ahead on about the business. And it seemed like Keisha does not want to even discuss how she got pregnant. And I feel like she thinks when people look at her, they're judging her. And that makes her feel some kind of way. And so for that reason, she's kind of keeping to herself as far as who she's around while she's pregnant. And I'm like, girl, it'll be okay. Now, she also runs into Emmett too in the store, whatever. And, she tells somehow she's struggling with the choice of who to give the baby to when she has the baby. Because, again, she wants to get a baby up for adoption. And he tells, like, whatever decision you make, you will be okay. Because she like, I just have to make the best decision for the baby because I want the baby to have a good life. And so that's the hard decision she's having to come to grips with. I'm like, it's gonna be okay, Keisha. We're gonna pray for you, girl. Now we do see Duda. Duda is Duda Rosalind, played by Candy, and then Jimmy Daddy. I don't know what Jimmy Daddy name is, but I'm gonna call him Jimmy Daddy. They are with together and they're going to the hospital to see the cop who beat up Jake and then who got his ass beat for beating up Jake. And Jimmy, they're like, what I'm saying? You do know that you, have not been mayor long enough to be big bad, whatever, and acting as if you make all the decisions on your own. Like, I helped you be elected. He said, nigga, look, me, I am mayor. I am the head nigga in charge. Leave me. Shut up. Get out my face or whatever. Okay, leave me alone. Now, he do go in and talk to White Cop. Okay, White Cop is beating up in the hospital and everything or whatever. He's like, look, are you a bad cop? Because you have a whole little record of getting into, situations with kids, like little black kids or whatever. And it seems like you on some bullshit. Oh, so whenever a cop like me, does something that you don't agree with or whatever, are you going to send somebody to teach us a lesson? Because that's what I thought you did. I'm like, technically, that's what he did, but I'm like, we don't really care. He then say, well, Jake attacked me and said I asked for his ID, he would not give to me, and I need to know who I'm talking to, whatever. And I tried to have a conversation with him, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, dude, please punch him in the face. But instead, dude, I didn't say, from the tape, it was tape, right? It was a whole video. From the tape, you was not talking much at all. Because again, are you a bad cop? The fool then said, I'm an army vet, whatever. I'm a cop now. I have a wife and kids and whatnot. And when I leave my house, my wife and my kids don't even know if I come home. And he was like, okay, I know the feeling. I'm like, you can't say that to black folk. Okay? You a cop. It's a reason for you maybe to not come home. We just black folk. Okay? You can't get me on no, oh, woe is me because I'm a cop. Man, fuck you. Okay? You don't get killed for no reason. I do. Okay? Anyway, so outside the hospital, whatever, um, he tells the cops, like, look, dude been fired or whatever. I would not have any racist cops being tolerated in my department or whatever. Boom, pow, pow. That's what it is. Now, Roslyn and Jim and Daddy are not happy because they feel as if we can't control him. We need to be able to control him. And when dude, I tell them, like, look, I go with my gut and that's it. Roslyn then say, don't let your gut get you killed. Is that a threat, bitch? Did you just threaten me, bitch? Is that what happened, bitch? And she was like, no, I'm trying to protect you, okay? He said, look, I'm good wherever I go. I was like, are you sure? We seen you get shot. We saw it. We have seen it already. I don't think dude I dared from the shot or whatever, but again, he shot nonetheless. Anyway, he then calls a secondary press conference. We tell them that he will be immediately defunding the police because of the bullshit going on. He ain't got time for it now. Times are now no, it's time to do things differently, and he will answer questions later. And I was like, okay, do what you have to do, okay? And then last is the college trip, okay? We see young Kevin, young Gemma, young Jake on the bus or whatever on their way to a college tour. Of course, we have the kids too. Now, Gemma is recording a little video say, I want to be this or that in college. Like, this is what I want to major in. And when she asked Kevin, he said, well, I don't know yet. Kevin, I can't post that. He's like, why not? Because I have to be sure that it looks as if we are equally yoked. Like you have to be my equal. And if you don't know what you want to do, how can we be equal? Like, girl, Jimmy got on my nerves. He like a freshman in high school. Like, I don't like it when people expect children to know exactly what they want to do because you have adults who don't know what they want to do. Give them time to figure it out. But to say that y'all are not equal because you have a major picker, he does not. Gemma, you made me mad. Okay? Mad, mad, mad. Now, of course, that irritates Kevin. But Kevin also has PTSD, okay? Because him walking around in like a little haze or fog of what happened or whatever, he definitely is struggling with PTSD. Anyway, we see Jake. He asked, hey, Jake, how's your arm? Oh, it's fine. The nurse said it'll be good in a couple of days. Then a little white girl comes to down with, hey, Jake, I want to give you some attention. Like you were so brave for fighting that cop, and all that. I'm gonna give you something that you can feel. I'm like, why you being little girl? Go ahead on somewhere. And then Jake then said how his arm was messed up and may take months to heal. So Jake is also milking the attention, but also you can tell he is still grappling with how he feels about it happening. But the little white girl wanting to give him some head or some cooch for his troubles is like fine with him. And I'm like, that's why he might have him condoms. So we do sit the college, Gemma walking around talking or whatever with her and Kevin. And while she wants to look like she has things together, she also brings up how she honestly does not want to go to college too, because she brings up how college is really a business to make money. And so while she agrees or likes the fact of coming to college, learning this, learning that, at the same time, people come to college and they leave in debt because it costs so much to go to college. So you be here for the time, you go home or whatever, you can't even afford to pay your debt off or whatever. So, it's like how most wealthy people did not even go to college. And then Kev said, yeah, like Steve Jobs or whatever. She's like, yeah, right. And he said, I don't think, I can do anything that would have me be a Steve Jobs. Now, that makes Gemma say, well, don't think so small. Don't tell them be with the thing. I'm like, oh my God, why they keep arguing? It's like on the surface, they make a good couple. However, when they start talking about actual issues, they consistently are butting heads or on the opposite end of each other's opinion. But fine. So, now they mad. Okay, now while they fussing, whatever, he's like, I'm gonna go find Jake. Jake in the bathroom getting dirty with that white girl. I mean, they didn't show them have sex, but again, they kissing, hugging in the locked bathroom. They probably had sex. Anyway, we then see Jake playing some video games with the friend. Not Jake. Kevin. But Jake gave him money to like bet on the game to win with these video games or whatever. So Kevin wins and then he has a good time or whatever. Dude start offering him Molly and Coke. I'm like, where? How these kids just openly doing when they say Molly, Coke, or mushrooms? I was like, oh. Now Kevin said, no, thank you. I'm good or whatever. I'm gonna smoke my weed. When dude then say, leave him alone. He's just a kid, okay? Kevin does not want to be looked at as a kid. So what does Kevin do? Kevin accepts the Molly and the beer. I was like, oh my God. Kevin up there popping Molly, drinking beers, getting very, 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 very high. And then as he's walking back to the school or whatever, Gemma sees him and so does like one of the chaperones. They're like, are you drunk? And he's fully, fully drunk, puking, throwing up. It's bad. Okay? It's really, 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 really bad or whatever. So Keisha has to go pick him up from the tour. And she's pissed. You acting like you had no sense. I'm the one that's supposed to be in college. You have just the extra ability to be able to view colleges, and you up here getting drunk and high and being kicked off. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you being dumb? Okay, don't be dumb. You lucky I'm not going to mom because mom and them at the little reunion. So I'm like, Kevin is being dumb, and Keisha's point was, you don't have to deal with being a kidnapped victim. I was sexually assaulted. I can't go to college. Okay, because one, I lost my scholarship and I'm pregnant. So you have nothing holding you back, but you still act like an asshole. Even though you're going through things, true, but we all are. You can't be out here being dumb diddy on this bullshit, Kevin. And so Kevin feels bad. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, no, that. So the following day, we see them all get together and they go to Keisha's appointment and he comes with her for the first time. And they see she's having a healthy baby. Okay, now she does not want to know the sex of the child. And you can really tell that Keisha wants to keep this baby. Her only hiccup is she don't know how other people will judge her or look at her for keeping the baby of her rapist. And with the fact that she gets so emotional just being there and hearing the heartbeat. And then when Kevin heard the heartbeat, like, what's that noise? And she's like, that's the baby's heartbeat. And so for Kevin, I think that the first time it became real to him, oh, there's a baby in there. Like for the whole time, he's been kind of like an asshole about it. Like, she's pregnant, whatever. That thing. Like he don't really care about the child, but he realized, damn, she's carrying the whole hue in her body or whatever. And so it made him just look a little bit less assholey. Okay, a little bit less assholey. Anyway, that's how it went off. Now there were scenes with Papa and Maisha. He wants to do a podcast because he felt like he did not help Kevin or Jake in the situation with. So he like, I don't know how to help too. So he wants to do a podcast. And he wanted Van Jones on there. Van Jones, of course, did not show up. And so Maisha then rapped on his podcast or whatever. They're a cute little couple. I like how she told him that she should not have doubted the fact that he would be able to book Van Jones. Even if it did not go off, she still should not have doubted him in that fact. It was cute or whatnot, but that was really it. Anyway, that's all I have for y'all today. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Do not forget to like the video, to comment in the comment section, and always subscribe to my channel. I am Jaylee. This is JLeesCorner. Peace.